I'm busy and I told you to fucking go away. Pulling fucking stupid faces. Right, we'll go and get a fucking train then. I told you fucking bit. Go away, you dick.
Welcome to the Audit Accessor. Over here, we break down encounters between the public and the police. We examine the law, the conduct and the context, so you know your rights, their responsibilities and where the line is drawn. Thanks to Reggie for letting us cover and break down this police audit. Make sure to subscribe to his channel and like his videos. His link is in the description below. In this episode, Auditor Reggie is near a rail station as officers manage football supporters when a camera aimed at a police van is all it takes to expose a sergeant completely unfit for public contact. He doesn't explain, he doesn't de-escalate. He swears at Reggie relentlessly, shoves him away, and treats lawful filming as an act of defiance. Reggie then tries to raise it with another sergeant, only to watch the behaviour get protected instead of corrected, with his words twisted and arrest over swearing casually floated to silence the complaint.
Go away, you fucking biff.
Biff?
Go away.
Why?
Because I'm busy and I haven't got time for people like you.
You call me a fucking biff?
I told you fucking biff.
What for?
Because you're a biff.
Why though?
Now go away because I'm busy.
I just went like that.
Somebody. Yeah, I know, and you know me now. So go away.
What are you going to do about it?
Go away, you dick.
Don't call me a fucking biff. That's rude language, sir. Call me a fucking biff. Why?
Because I'm busy and I told you to fucking go away.
That's threatening. You just come into my face, you muppet. I'm a Preston lad. I ain't a football lad here. I'm not a football lad. I'm not going anywhere. I'm on a public footpath. You call me a fucking biff?
Okay, are you okay to just...
Can you tell me... No, I'm not. I'm getting a train.
Right, okay then.
Can you tell me what police force he's from? Please, miss.
See what force we are here and we
I don't know. But what? No, is it Blackburn? Is it Preston?
Lancashire Police.
No, but what?
I can't tell you you've already done the photograph anyway.
For anyone unfamiliar, fucking biff is a derogatory insult meaning someone stupid or worthless, and it's being aimed at a member of the public by a uniformed supervisor within seconds. Swearing at the public and using degrading language makes him the source of the confrontation, not Reggie. Officers are expected to tolerate provocation, not escalate it. From that point on, any suggestion that Reggie is being disorderly or obstructive collapses because the officer has already abandoned professional conduct and injected hostility where none legally existed.
Listen to me now. I've had a very, very long day.
Yeah.
I'm very busy. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
I've still got a long time to go on this shift. And the last thing I need is people like you coming to the side of my police van, pulling fucking stupid faces when I've got stuff to do. I am a very busy man. Clearly,
can I pull stupid
if you wish
faces?
to make a complaint about me, fill your boots. But I've had enough.
What station are you based at?
Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Yes. All right.
Right.
Thank you very much. You've had your fun now. Please, will you leave?
No,
me
I'm catching a train.
Right, we'll go and get a fucking train then.
Serious, Constable?
Yeah.
Are you a sergeant?
Yes, go and get a train. Go get a train.
That's unwanted contact, that.
You're going to finish up getting arrested. You
really want to he's a police officer.
I don't want to get arrested. No, I know.
Go then, just go.
Stop pushing me in my back, please. I'm not a football fan. I'm not a football fan. Sergeant, that is pure that.
There's no need for this, isn't it?
That is pure that. What you did to me then? Did you witness the pushing?
I've not witnessed any pushing, no.
You didn't witness the pushing?
We're just removing you from the area because we...
I'm going on a train. I'm going on a train.
Why are you not walking? Come on.
Why would he use that language to me though? Please, miss.
Come
Sergeant 75. There's a car there. You're gonna get. No, I'm not going to get out of it. You are currently live to hundreds of people, sir.
Your behaviour towards police officers today has been nothing but disgraceful.
Disgraceful? I've got it all on record. I've got it all on record.
When Reggie says he's waiting for a train, the response is more abuse. Go get a fucking train then. Followed by a casual invitation to complain. That's not stress talking, that's a supervisor comfortable speaking to the public with open hostility and zero restraint. From a policing standards angle, this is indefensible. Fatigue and workload aren't mitigating factors, they're red flags that require officers to manage themselves, not lash out. A sergeant swearing repeatedly, then daring a complaint isn't enforcing order, he's undermining it.
Did I swear or anything like that to you, sir? What did I swear? Pulling a face? Pulling a face? You committed a public order offence. You call me a fucking biff. Did you call me a fucking biff? Did you call me a fucking biff? Pull a face? That's what I do to kids. That's what I do to kids. You call me a fucking biff and I've got it all on camera. Would you endorse that sort of language? So if I called you a fucking biff now, how would you react to that?
I'm quite offended the fact that you...
Would you arrest me for that?
...sworn on the railway, which is contrary to a bylaw 8, so I suggest you...
And I would not do that, sir.
You have.
No, I've told you what he said. No, I told you what he said.
It doesn't matter because you've sworn.
What, by repeating one of your... I'm making... Can I report a crime to you?
Absolutely report a crime.
Well, I want to report a crime to you. One of your constables called me a fucking biff.
Right. Which constable?
Sergeant 75.
Well, that's not a constable, that's a sergeant.
The sergeant instantly claims Reggie is now sworn on the railway and starts leaning on bylaw 8, pretending he's being sworn at rather than being told what was said. That isn't confusion, it's tactical amnesia. Reggie is clearly explaining misconduct, and the sergeant deliberately reframes it to drag the focus away from his colleague and onto the person complaining. Bylaw 8 is about disorderly behaviour likely to cause annoyance or disturbance on railway premises, not about someone recounting abusive language while making a complaint. It requires conduct that actually disrupts the railway, not words an officer finds inconvenient.
Well, it's still a crime. I'm repeating his words. I haven't said them. I'm saying what he said to me.
Yeah, well, you've then said, what if I called you?
So I'm asking you what in return.
You have sworn without referencing another person.
Well, can I just tell you this, sir? Just spin this here. We're live to a lot of people right now,
I'm really
right?
not bothered about that.
So therefore, just be careful where you go with
Do you
this.
understand that the railway bylaws...
I know the bylaws, but they haven't. None of the British Transport Police have asked me to leave.
It's a constable.
A British Transport Constable, not a Lancashire Police Constable.
No, you're misunderstanding the law. It says the word constable. Constable can enforce a bylaw. Yes, the beating can have primacy, however, a constable can enforce the bylaw. You are currently, by swearing, acting in an unacceptable manner.
Oh, so here we go, guys. Another tyrant here. He's just said that I am swearing by merely repeating a sergeant's words. That's what I was doing. I wasn't swearing.
What makes this moment so ugly is that the sergeant isn't even pretending to misunderstand anymore. He's actively rewriting reality in real time. Reggie repeatedly explains that he's reporting what another officer said, but this sergeant knows that if the complaint stays intact, it creates a record, one that implicates a fellow supervisor. By reframing reported speech as direct abuse, he creates a pathway to enforcement where none existed. It's a pressure move. Turn a complainant into a suspect and the original issue evaporates. That isn't policing, it's procedural sabotage.
No. Listen, Constable. So you are not... You can't... No. I ask you a question. I ask you a question, Constable. You're a sergeant as well. So is this how sergeants go down? I swore. I asked you, how would you feel if I called you that, right? So I won't repeat it again because I don't use that language. I don't use that language. I don't, because it weren't directed at you. He directed it at me.
Then what I'd advise you, if you've got evidence, ring 101 and make a complaint.
I want to make a complaint to you now.
Investigate another sergeant. He's the same rank as me, so what I would suggest...
Oh, you can't investigate another sergeant? He's same rank? That's corrupt, that. I will be doing it in my own time. I asked you a question. I wasn't swearing at you, and you know that, Constable. You know I weren't swearing at you. But do you know what? If there's no member of public making that complaint, if there wasn't a person in the hearing of sight of that verbal, well, you haven't got a complaint of it. So there you go. You do. Because you can't be offended by that word.
When the sergeant tells Reggie to make a complaint, ring 101, and then immediately says he can't deal with it because the officer involved is the same rank, he exposes the game. Complaints aren't investigations, they're records. His job in that moment isn't to prosecute his colleague, it's to acknowledge the allegation and ensure it's captured. By refusing even that, he's not staying neutral, he's actively blocking the process before it starts. Rank doesn't stop you from logging misconduct, it only stops you from disciplining.
But I'm not
that might be in my vocabulary.
The bylaws.
Bylaws for the train station. So no British Transport Police Constable has asked me to leave this, which is accessible from all members of public until you get to that door.
Private property.
It's not up. It's up until you go into them doors.
No, you're
Well,
misunderstanding.
you ask a British Transport Constable here now.
This is part of the railway.
I spoke to a British Transport Constable and he has no problem with me being here, and you do, and you're Lancashire Police.
I have got a problem with that. You're swearing.
I'm not swearing. I asked you a question, sir, on your sergeant's words.
Sworn.
Seriously.
Well, did you not?
I never use them words at him. He used them words at me, and I'm asking you if that's acceptable for your sergeant to call me something biff. I will not use that word again if you don't want me
No, I
to.
find it quite offensive if you do.
I find it offensive that he directed that word at me.
Then I suggest you ring 101, who will take your
Well, you're not
complaint
looking
and
good,
investigate it.
Sergeant, because you're absolutely... Because I'm asking you a question.
You're asking me to take a complaint.
No, I'm asking you a question on what your sergeant said to me, and you're saying that I'm guilty of the thing that he said to me.
I don't know what he said. I was not there.
You tried to get me off this property for using a word that your sergeant said to me. Did you just try to get me to leave here for that word?
To leave the railway station.
Well, you've no law to say that. I'm walking in my capability. Bye. See, there you go, guys. Absolute corrupt.
By the end of the encounter, the pattern was unmistakable. The sergeant who swore, shoved and antagonised didn't correct his behaviour or de-escalate, he simply left, no apologies. The second sergeant's role was quieter but just as damaging. He didn't shout or posture, he redirected, delayed and diluted. By refusing to take the complaint on the spot and pushing it off to a phone number, he removed witnesses, context and immediacy. The complaint was no longer an event, it became a task for later, where urgency dies and details blur. Taken together, the encounter exposed how misconduct was allowed to breathe. One sergeant acted with open contempt, the other ensured there would be no on-scene consequence for it. Nothing about this required chaos or confusion. It worked because both officers knew exactly what they were doing. And that's the most damning part. The system didn't fail here. It functioned exactly as they intended. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure you like the video, share it and subscribe to support the channel and help keep this kind of accountability in the spotlight. I'm the Audit Assessor, this was episode 2, see you guys later.